Apple, well, actually Tim Cook himself actually announced a new Apple event on Twitter. Yes, I still call it Twitter. The new Apple event is set to be on February 19th, 2025, so in about 4 days from now. And here's everything you should be expecting from this event. The actual teaser video that Tim Apple uploaded himself, I think it might have a hidden meaning. If you take a close look at it, does it remind you of anything familiar? To me, that just looks like a back of an iPad with the machine's stainless steel Apple logo and surrounding aluminum body. This hasn't been confirmed yet, but if they did hide something in there, I think it's a really interesting touch. Now, what we do know for sure is that Apple is most likely going to announce an all-new iPhone SE. That will be a successor to our current iPhone SE 3rd generation, with a design that we first saw with an iPhone 6 way back in 2014. Just literally take a look at this. They look identical. There is like difference of like say 8 years. So these phones are 8 years apart. Well, actually 7. This is the 6S, but it has the same design as 6, so it still counts. If you look at it from the front, they look 100% identical. You really can't tell them apart. Well, from the back, they do differ slightly bit. The SE has glass back, while the 6S has aluminum, but you get the idea. Now, the new SE should feature a much more modern design, almost as if an iPhone 8 and iPhone 13 had a baby. So basically, iPhone 8's camera and iPhone 13's notch. Some people also like to think that its design is more inspired by iPhone XR, but I beg to differ, because here's an iPhone XR and here's what the SE is supposed to look like. They don't look alike at all. Now, it will have an all-screen bezel-less design with Face ID, so that means it's time to kiss the home button goodbye. And I'm kind of sad about that because I love the home button, because it's just a personal preference, I know, but I just prefer Touch ID over Face ID because, you know, my finger already knows automatically where to rest, basically immediately when I take the phone. I'm just saying, it's just mostly a personal preference, but still. So, goodbye home button, rest in peace, you had long life, but it was inevitable. Obviously, home button had to go. That's just where the industry is going, so definitely inevitable. Now, one of the most interesting things that we should be seeing is a 5.8-inch OLED display. Now, it should be 60Hz. I really don't think Apple would put 120Hz display on a budget iPhone, because they don't do it on base model iPhones. So don't expect anything crazy, but 5.8-inch is also the size of the iPhone 10 and 10s, and I think those phones were sized. I really like the sizes of those phones. They were really amazing, fit really well in the hand. So if the new SE is good, maybe it could get me to switch. I mean, we'll see. And that would be replacing the dated 4.7-inch LCD display. Again, inevitable. LCD in 2025 had to go, definitely. One of the better things that we should be seeing also is the Apple A18 chip. So that means we should be getting Apple Intelligence AI stuff included in that, and we should also see a transition from Lightning port to USB-C port. Now, to me, that's a little bit controversial, because from my current setup, I very much prefer Lightning, because my current iPhone, my AirPods, they're the 2nd Gen Pros, but I bought them before the iPhone 15 was released, so they use Lightning, and my iPad also uses Lightning, so I get fine with Lightning port is gonna be like more convenient for me than USB-C. But yeah, again, it's all just about personal preference, really. I mean, because either way, Apple's gonna put USB 2.0 in there. There is no way you're gonna bring USB 3 speeds on a budget iPhone. They don't do that on base model iPhones that cost $800 and $900. So yeah, you get the idea. Now, all the sizes and dimensions are confirmed by a very recent leak from Spigen's website. If you didn't know already, Spigen's like a company that makes cases. So it looks like these case companies already got the phone models quite a bit early. Again, not very unheard of. I mean, that's basically how we get leaks. And actually, after checking the news, we might also be seeing some iPad upgrades as well. Though most likely we won't be seeing them on this event. Maybe somewhere in spring, like April, May, March, who knows. But if we do get an iPad upgrade, we should be seeing an upgrade to the like 10.9-inch iPad, the budget iPad, and should get the Apple Intelligence and whatnot, and maybe a slightly upgraded iPad Air. we shouldn't be seeing them on this event, so I'm not going to spend too much time talking about them. So yeah, basically those are the products I'm most excited for, but there are also some other rumors of Apple announcing even more stuff. We might also see a new MacBook Air with the M4 chip. Yeah, basically the only difference would be the M4 chip. Basically same MacBook that we have right now, MacBook Air, but with new M4 chip slapped in there. So not unheard of from Apple, so don't get your hopes up too much if you're expecting a major redesign or other upgrades, especially since Apple just refreshed the MacBook Air about 3 years ago, and let's be real, 3 years isn't that long for Apple. They don't redesign MacBooks very often. Apple could also introduce a new generation of AirTag. Now, I don't know what could they bring with the new AirTag. I mean, there's not much details available about it yet, but in my opinion, one area where AirTags need an immediate improvement is make it hard to remove the speakers inside, because yeah, a lot of people are still being stalked to this day using AirTags. And what they do is they remove the speakers because when an iPhone detects an unrecognized suspicious AirTag, it starts beeping. But if the AirTag doesn't have a speaker because they removed it, it's not gonna beep. So a lot of people just assume it's just a bug or a glitch or something. They just, yeah, forget about it. So Apple definitely needs to improve that, but I just don't know what else is there to improve about AirTags. Maybe like better signaling and whatnot. I don't know. We don't have any details about it yet, so it might not even be coming this February. We'll see again, I guess. And this also hasn't been confirmed by leaks, but I still have a feeling like we might get some new colors for our current gen iPhone 16 series. That has also happened quite a few times in the past. With iPhone 12 we got like purple, the iPhone 13 we got green, pretty sure, and iPhone 14 we got yellow. I guess we'll also see about this, we can only hope. So in conclusion, if you've been waiting for the new iPhone SE, I can't lie, I really am. This one looks super exciting. I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna get it myself, but unlike flagship iPhones that feel like they're running out of things to improve, the SE is actually still getting much needed upgrades, so I think it will be really nice to see some innovation through budget phones, and I guess that's where the industry is moving towards too. Like, I guess the flagship phones are kind of like peaked, so now mid-range phones are where they could improve stuff. Though Apple, just saying, we would all appreciate a 120Hz ProMotion display on base iPhones at least. Just saying, because even the most basic sub $100 phones have at least 90Hz displays. Now, I'm not comparing those phones to $800 iPhones, but you get the idea. I mean, Apple, it's 2025. Maybe one day we'll get it. Anyways, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this one. I've never really done an event-specific video like this, so definitely drop your thoughts in the comments. And with that, I'll see you after the event.